Get some productive work done today in the reptile resume. Oh, definitely the biggest we have so far. Oh, there we go. Get some productive work done today in the reptile resume. Our boy Snipes is active. He's ready for some food. He is ready for some food and a clean enclosure. So that's what we'll be working on today. And we'll also be over here with the snakes. Paula's ready to go. She's hungry. Snipes, Worm is always inside his log. Sheila is ready, and I'm sure Tut is ready for some food as well. We're gonna get their water changed, substrate changed out. We're gonna go ahead and replace everything. And we're gonna go and clean his enclosure, clean out his filters, and get him fed too. So a busy day today. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, squad, so it's time to get these babies out of their enclosures and into our containers while we go ahead and change out the substrate, change out the water, and refresh everything. So let's go ahead and get to it. They're ready to eat. So hopefully I don't get bit today. And as you can tell, look at their positions. They're ready to eat, so let's see. My girl Paula, she's good. She never really has any issues or anything like that when it comes down to getting her out and feeding her. Here we go, Paula. Now this was my very first. So let's get her inside of her container. Now these guys are looking ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and tap them on the head before they even come out of here. So I'm not trying to get bit today. Get them out of here. She's easier to deal with than Worm when he's hungry. And here is my second baby. We have Sheila. Let's get her inside her container. And let's go ahead and get Worm out of here. And he's always inside this log. And he'll wrap himself up in here pretty tight. Come on, man. Now, at this point, I'm not worried about them biting or anything like that. He already knows. Yeah, we mean no harm, and we're definitely not a food source. So, let's get him off of here. And this is Worm. Boy's getting bigger since the last time you guys seen him. Alright, so let's go ahead and put him in his container. And for our last and final, we have the boy Tut. Tut's the only one that bit me. And Probably because I just put my hand right in his enclosure without even giving him a warning that I was coming in, so can't blame him. Let's go around him and grab him as well. Alright, now this is Tut's very first introduction to the channel. I believe he is a motley with a paradise. I gotta check his book again and see exactly what he is. I believe that's what it might be. But he's pretty chill as well. Alright, so we got them all out of the enclosures. Just trying to get all of that substrate and everything out. Here's our enclosures, nice and clean. Nice and clean. So this is how I have this all set up. My thermostat's right here, Bluetooth, and I have them on this roll cart with my timers and my extension cord down there. So whenever I need to move this, I can just unplug it from one source and then move the whole cart without having to unplug everything. All right, so let me go ahead and grab our cypress mulch and we can go ahead and start putting some mulches out of these enclosures and get them set up, because I know these babies are hungry. And for our substrate, I've been using this from the very jump, 100% cypress mulch. I think it's like maybe $2 a bag or $2.62, no more than $5. I know that much. It's in that $2 to $3 range. But this is what I've been using since the very beginning. You know what? I'll put that light up last. Let's put this mulch in here first. All right, now I'm just bringing the waters in real quick. Get everybody's situated before we put them back in. All right, squad, so we have our enclosures. They're pretty much ready to go. All we need to do is add the snakes. So I'm gonna give you guys just another look at the babies before we get them out of here and feed them. Now here's Paula. You guys seen how much she's grown since the first videos that we posted. She's definitely the biggest we have so far. Definitely one of my favorites, just because she's the first. But I love Paula. All right, so we're gonna add her into her enclosure. And I gotta set up her light, which I forgot to do. We'll do that after. Who do we have next? We have our boy Tut. Let's get him up out of here. It's my boy Tut. And he is about 2 years old. And he's the oldest snake that I have in my collection. And I picked him up at a local reptile show. Nice coloring. That's why I call him Tut. It's like sand. Egyptian sand. It's my boy Tut. The second largest in our reptile collection. Up next, we have Worm. Worm is my second snake. He's a hypo, melanistic. And he is the youngest in our reptile snake collection. My boy Worm. So let's go ahead and put him up. And up next is the prettiest girl, which is my IMG Arabesque, Sheila. She is beautiful. Now, I found her online, but we went and took a road trip, a few hours away to go get her. Just because I didn't want to have her shipped out, and I could have took the drive. Yeah, she is beautiful. Camera does no justice. We'll get some shots of her in the sunlight. But they're all hungry, so let's go ahead and get them fed. So that way they're not waiting. All right, so we have our first feed ready to go. I like to give them a nice little shake so that way they can exercise their muscles instead of just eating a prey that's not actually fighting for its life. Give her a minute. That was longer than I thought, man. She usually is straight for the action. Let's feed Worm. Worm's, I know he's hungry. He's with it. Yeah. Girl Sheila. Somebody strike fast. Probably. Oh, there we go. All right, last but not least, boy Tut. Let's feed him to the other one because he's already knowing. I'm gonna open up this one, and then I'll come back and open up this one once he's drawn away. Oh shit. Alright, so all eating. All right, so I'm gonna let these guys eat. I'll keep an eye on them, and then for our final part of cleaning the enclosures, we're gonna give it a nice spray down. Once everybody got their food inside their bellies, we will do that, and then we're done with that. I'm done with the snakes. He wants me to leave him alone. Now I do supervise and make sure that they don't get stuff caught in their mouth. Like right now, she got some of that cypress mulch in her a little bit. Let's go in there and pull that out. Should not disturb her too much while she's eating. Boy, eating booty first. Hey man, whatever you into, my guy. Alright, squad, so let's go ahead and clean out Snipe's enclosure. Now, he might be a bit skittish because of all the noise we've been making with this shop vac. So, let's see. He might be hungry enough to just let me pick him up also. Now, see, he's already being skittish. This enclosure is pretty quick to clean out. And I'm not doing a deep clean like I usually do every week. It's been about 3 or 4 days, but his water is nasty looking right now. So let's go ahead and try to get him out of here. See him tripping out right now. Vacuum had him doing this too, so. He is great. Oh, he just shitted on me. But it's alright, we're already dirty anyways. Come on, guy. Relax. See, and this goes after a few days of not interacting with him. You have to stay really, really consistent with these guys. But he's not biting me, he'll calm down soon. But right now is not one of our handling sessions, so I'm not gonna sit here and try to get him to calm down. I'm just gonna put him inside his tub so that way I can clean out this enclosure. As long as he's not biting me, we're good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him down. Guy. It's a little sketchy today, this guy. He has his days. He's usually good. As long as he's not biting, he's not hissing at me, he's not tail whipping me. He just wants to get out of my hands. I don't blame him. He's had an active day in here with this shop vac going on and off. So let's go ahead and get him in his enclosure. You can see how big he's gotten since our first video. Look at that. Big boy.
Alright, squad, so at this point Snipes did not end up eating the pinkies from the tongs, so I just decided to go ahead, leave him inside his enclosure, and eventually he'll figure out that there's some food in there. And it didn't take him long. It took him about a minute or two after he calmed down. So let's take a look into his mind while he goes on the hunt. right, squad. So that concludes today's video. I really appreciate you guys rocking with your boy. I do appreciate you guys. If you like this video, drop a comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tell me how you feel about the video, what you like, what you don't like. All comments welcome. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. Y'all be easy. Peace.